welcome back. I haven't been able to get doing anything quite some time, so we're gonna get back to it. If you remember watching my last video, I did the just one more last bundle glass. So now I'm gonna go ahead and try and sand it down and even it all out and everything, so and then come back through the gap and make the gap, and then of course go across the top and get it too. So we got a lot of work. Oh yeah, I haven't had time. It's been crazy. A lot of stuff going on. This time of year, for some reason, it's just, like I said, real busy. Always is. Even at work and everything. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten out this corner first and get it nice and flat. And then once I do that, then I'll come back and fix my gap and then work on the sides along here too. So along the door. So I'm trying to get that sharp corner right in this edge. So that's what I'm going to do first. Sand it down and see if I can get that sharp corner. Get the initial shape. And go from there. So there's that. And like I said, then I'll clean up a little bit on the inside here. Then that way I can close the door and work on the work on the outside, getting it nice and flush and flat. So, all right. Oh, and good news. So we actually got the shirts up on the website. They do say back ordered, but if you do want some, like I said, every penny will go towards helping my uncle for his rehab, because he had 2 strokes and he's been in the hospital for 3 months, and so hospital bills are kind of raising up. So my cousin he makes the shirts. He has his business doing so, and he does like vinyl wraps and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in helping, it's always nice if you want to help donate. And like I said, it'd be really nice, and then you can get a free shirt out of the deal. So, and I'll have that link just right below, down in the right above the comment section. That way, anybody that's interested, they can look into it. Okay, like I said, I really appreciate everybody sticking with me. I thought I'd be closer to being done. When I first started, I am a long ways away though. Into the car, I am pretty much there. So the hard part was getting the fenders up front done correctly. So we got those ready, and now we're just basically working from here back. And this shouldn't take a bit. My deck lid might take a little bit of work. I can see a lot of chips and stuff like on it. I'm still thinking of doing the little mounds. We'll see. But like I said, I need to get this door done first for opens and closes, and get everything to where it works. And then after that, then we can really get working on everything else. Plus that makes it able to where I'm able to drive. I can just get in and drive. So that's another bonus. See how much more smooth that is? Now, through the top here, I want to do this by hand. So, because I want to get it as flush as possible, and you can control it more with your hard block instead of the BA. I want to try to keep that sharp line. Okay. And once I close this, I still have to make it flush like I did on the other side too. So we'll mess with that too. But I want to get this corner done first. Getting nice and a little more sharp. And you can see someone bondoed right through here when they put the fender well on, because that's not my bondo. So, okay, so it goes a little round right through there, so we'll have to build that up. But we're looking really good through there. Now we'll get my popsicle stick. And I'll show you what we got here. So, you can see it's already, the line's starting to look a lot better. So now I just need to get that perfect gap with my popsicle stick. I'm gonna get that smaller popsicle stick, or the thinner one, and go from there. All right, got my popsicle stick. It's not gonna quite fit, so I'm gonna have to, it kind of does, barely. So I'll take some more of my other sandpaper, and I'm going to move it back up and down along this gap to open it up a little bit more. And then we'll build from there. So it's really close, just not close enough. So you can see a little bit of a fit there. You can move it up and down like that just to kind of get that, you know, that gap you want. All right. Okay, there we go. Just move it like that going down now. And that'll get our gap just right. And then that way it follows your door. So, oh, and hey, James, I saw, this is for James and his Fiero. I saw that you got your spoiler on. Your dad showed me the spoiler's looking really good. I'm expecting progress because I haven't been over yet, so you guys got to get working on it. You know, it just takes a while, so I know, according to your dad, he was saying that things are going to lighten up a little bit on the scheduling front, so you guys will be able to start getting to the car and working on the car. So I'm holding you guys to it, because we want to see progress on all the us YouTubers. Want to see some more progress on your Fiero. It's a pretty freaking cool Fiero. I like it's because it's kind of a very rare model what you got there, buddy. Because just the T-tops alone, that was a 1-year thing option. and they only put it on so many on that year, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I have to admit. And oh, and he got some of his rims repainted. He decided to go with black rims, so that's kind of cool. We're another car that's being worked on. So I want to show you just kind of this side and how nice and flat this is. It's much more, this one has a little bit of a hump, but much more flatter this way. And see how I built up this to make it kind of go flat that way. So now we come back over here and you can see how this is way higher, and look at that gap. So this part right through here, we're gonna have to build up a little bit, and then down in here, this part right here, this part will have to come up. So we have to put a little bit of a work through here. It's just the way it's just tilted a little bit. So, and the way this door sits. So this one sits a little bit higher. Well, it's kind of the same, but so I need to build this side up right through here, and then this gap. So I'm gonna just scratch this all the way down and put in some bond glass to get it nice and flush, because you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see, but this comes in like way too deep, way too sharp, and so we got to fix that to where it comes in a little more flush. So this excuse me, this section has to come up along this edge, and then right down in here, this has to be built up through here. All right, so I'm going to take my DA to it, and we're going to work in this area. Okay, so I want to point out something. Now that I've started sanding, you can see the old body work where somebody didn't quite, you know, do it properly right through there. But like I said, that's all right. We're here to fix it. So, all right. So now that we got it flush going this way, we need to, like I said, I need to get some the hand sandpaper. Get in there, scratch this up, get that nice and cleaned up in that little corner here, and up through here. Okay, so I can get this groove a little more flush going this way. And I need to build this up on this side too, and then build up this. So this stuff's almost ready to go right now. I can actually put that bond glass down right there, and that would be okay to hold. But where it's nice and slick paint right here, I have to scuff that up really good and get in between here, because I want that to be as close as possible, you know, going this way. Let's make a mess here. All right, figure eights. Get that nice and in there. All right. A little bit of mess here. This is going to be interesting in how we're going to do this up here. This has to be built up this way. So, yeah, come in like that. Build up this way, I guess. Come down. Okay. Kind of go with that groove there. And this one, you want to come this way. Start making my groove that way. Okay, I'll take my toothpick, go along the seams there. Alright. Go along the seams there, get that chunk off. Okay. And then along this. Oop. Toothpick broke. Starting to harden up. Okay. Come on. All right. That way that's broken off. Open it up. And the big chunks. Out. Okay. All right, we'll let that set up a little bit, and then we'll come back and sand some more. So that should get us somewhat nice flush. Well, not flush.
Okay, so
it'll get us close. Now I'm going to kind of take the one that flexes a little bit. And we're going to get that basic shape. I'm using 80 grit. Sandpaper, that way I can it bends a little bit, so it gives a little bit of play, because this has a little arch to it right through here. And then inside here, so I want a little bit of an arch. Because I can already see right through here, I'm gonna have to build it up just a hair more. And you know, and get all these lines to match up. So we're pretty good through here, just still right down in here and right through here. So I know I'll have to bring that up a little bit more, but let's see what we can do. Let's take down some more. As you can already tell, it's starting to get a lot more flush, a lot more flat. So I forgot I had the tube one. This one will get right in there and form up that corner much quicker and better than by hand. There we go, see? It's already cutting it down to where it needs to be. And I had a few comments saying that stop using junk Bondo and better materials. You know, it's basically the same stuff. This is made by 3M now. It's under their brand, even though it doesn't say that, but 3M does make it. I mean, it's just their cheaper stuff version. So I don't know, I'm not gonna spend an arm and a leg on material. You know, this isn't a concourse car. You know, I'm not trying to win any, you know, shows or anything by having it all original and everything, having the best paint job type of thing. Okay, so for me, this is just enough to get the job done, and the job is already somebody, you know, whoever did the work prior before me, I'm not going to worry about it. So, because if you try to get perfect, that's where it comes in to like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, you know. And I just don't have those thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I've actually taken a huge pay cut this last year, so I am just kind of just getting by with what I have. So I cannot be trying or affording the high-end dollar material. So I wish I could. That'd be nice, but I can't. All right, I'm gonna take a toothpick before it gets too hard, or it's hot now because it's like 100 degrees, or it's hot. This stuff, you know, dries quick. All right, so I just took a razor blade to it. So I'm gonna work this way and go this way. Work towards that direction. So I'm gonna try and get this groove first. Okay, how are we looking? We're looking pretty good, huh? Now we just have to hand sand it down to where it's going to be more flush. So now I'm going to try and do little angles like this instead of just going back and forth. Angles like that in there, that might help. Alright, get some more sanding done. Okay, you can see that shape. It's starting to shape up the way I want it. yeah, that's the shape I want right there. So now there's just these little divots. I'll have to come back and fill those in. All right, there's our basic shape. Now from there, I can go in and see, nice and flat. So now we can go in and hit all these little areas, these tiny little areas, with some more, a little bit of putty, and you know what? We can work on this gap too. Might as well. We already got a good thing going, so let's work on the gap. Okay, so starting to fill it pretty good. Getting a little beat here, so I just kind of put another coat of primer on the outside here, and then along the inside here. That way I can see if I've missed anything, you know, like little areas like in there that I couldn't see before. So, but that's fine sanding and fine tuning, and see like little scratches and pinholes. So, but that'll come out with a lot of wet sanding and doing one more coat over the top. All right, so we'll let that sit. I'm a lot further than I was, so the door is really close to being done. And then, like I said, then I can finish this up along here. Once I get this corner leveled out on there, then I'll take this off. I'll finish wiring up my door poppers and all that, and I'll paint the door, put everything together, and same thing, I'll paint everything right up to here black, and then I'll finish going this way and doing the deck lid and the rest. So we're almost there. I just want to say thanks, guys, one more time. You know, I always say thanks, but you know, this project's turning out a lot more than what we expected, but that's all right. Gives you good content, right? All right, we'll see you next time.